This is your morning in 8 minutes. Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs laying out his plan for the future of Knox County.
And that future isn't cheap. With a proposed budget of $1.1 billion, that funding is up just over $30 million from the current year. Nearly 2/3 of his proposal is going to Knox County schools, mostly for improving staff salaries and upgrading school buildings. An additional $200,000 is planned for road repaving. The budget also calls for a 1% salary raise for government employees, as well as $5 million more to the sheriff's office for pay raises, pensions, and money for more equipment. Well, a Knox County Assistant District Attorney is fired due to posts he made on social media. Knox
County DA Sharm Allen telling us she fired Berkeley Mason, who had been working for the office after graduating from UT back in 2024. Allen tells us Mason has a social media account where he made statements like, quote, whatever reason we can make up to get as many of them out as possible and whatever means necessary. Allen says Mason's statements indicate a willingness to make up false evidence and circumvent the law. His firing will have repercussions on several cases. The DA saying she's ordering a review for every case he handled. Meanwhile, closing arguments continue this morning in the state's murder trial against 3 former Memphis police officers.
They are accused in the January 2023 traffic stop beating death of Tyrie Nichols. During the first day of closing arguments, prosecutors relied heavily on Sky Cop and body camera video where Nichols is heard yelling for his mom. They said that video shows the former officers punching and kicking Nichols as others held him down. We're going to continue to follow this trial as it wraps up. It's set to continue today. And the government's public corruption case against the state's former House Speaker and his chief of staff continues this morning.
The jury yesterday hearing hours-long interviews between Glenn Cassid and Cade Cothran and the FBI. Interviews were recorded separately the day the FBI raided Cassid and Cothran's homes. Neither man is candid at first when being questioned on the recordings, but when it becomes clear the FBI knows about the political company called Phoenix Solutions, Cassid and Cothran then start telling the agents about their involvement with the company and how they tried hiding that from lawmakers to get the state-funded constituent mail work, which eventually led to the indictments. The trial set to continue today in the Music City. Well, we're also learning new details this morning about fixing the Gay Street Bridge.
Yeah, crews are now in the early stages of that repair work. Right now, contractors are working on the barge that will serve as a platform on the water for repairs from below. Last week, the city finalized a $2 million contract to reopen the bridge to just pedestrians by the end of this year. That's because repairing the bridge to allow for cars once again would cost $200 million. The city shut down the bridge last June after engineers found cracked bolts, distorted elements, and warped steel underneath.
Well, the Concerts on the Square series returning to Market Square. The first one is Jazz Tuesdays starting at 7 o'clock today. Third Thursday will feature a variety of musical styles starting at the same time. Once those concerts start again tonight, they'll run through September.
And Knoxville Utilities Board is out with its 2024 water quality report, something they do every year. KUB says its state-certified water quality lab performs more than 100,000 tests a year, much more than what's required by law. The report says Knoxville's drinking water and its waterways are safe. If you want to read that full report, you can find it online.
It is 6:54. Let's get to Olivia with your first alert traffic.
Yeah, guys, the roads are still looking good out there. Taking a live look. I-40 at Blanco Springs. You can see traffic up to speed right now. Same story for 640 at Western Avenue, one of those morning commute hotspots. Overall, not tracking any issues. Live look, I-40 at Hall of Fame Drive, looking good right there. So here's a look at the map. You see that green? That means that we are up to speed. If you take a look a little further out so you can see where you are driving in from, where that bridge repair work going on in Campbell County, we're seeing some slowdowns there, but other than that, traffic looking good.
And your morning. Looking okay. We've got a lot of clouds moving around this morning. Now, we'll say at least for now, it's mostly cloudy on the edge of the clouds here. You can see that here from downtown Knoxville. Some of that sunshine just starting to peek through. A lot more sun ahead, but we do have a lot more clouds. Notice reaching the plateau, Central Valley, clear, more fog, Southern Valley, clouds and spotty showers at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, but all this is headed out. So while temperatures are several degrees below average, in the mid-40s to right at 50 this morning, as we peel back those clouds, we gradually warm. We're only off by a few degrees this afternoon, and we have sunshine. A lot in our favor there. So it'll be 62 at 11, 66 at 1, 70 at 3. Making it into the low 70s. Like I said, 4 degrees below average to be exact for today, but all the more reason to enjoy. We add in more clouds to some showers to then the scattered rain and storms. I am seeing a Wednesday night to a Thursday morning batch. That comes along part of our area. Then another batch Thursday evening as this front's breaking up. So we'll have some big differences, and a 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch in parts of the valley to northeast Tennessee, and then some heavier rainfall right now trending around the southern valley and at the Tennessee-Kentucky line up the edge of the plateau to the valley. So that's where that front does break up, but clears out earlier to leave you with clouds and a couple of showers for your Friday. Leave you with maybe some outdoor plans for Mother's Day weekend. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's what I would like to do this weekend. So we've got a lot we're tracking for you the next few days coming up on the CW.
All right, Heather, thank you so much. You heard it here first. It's the pick of the week, but stick around with us on the CW.